7.
Reporting for News Team 7 and Ozark Radio News, I'm Clancy Talbert. In a recent closed meeting, the Texas County Memorial Hospital Board of Trustees voted to make Bill Bridges the permanent CEO of TCMH. Bridges is a 30-year-old employee of TCMH and has been serving as interim CEO since February following the departure of Stacy Holland. Bridges referenced the legacy of healthcare at TCMH, citing the hospital employees, physicians, and the community coming together over the decades. Bridges has a master's degree in business administration from William Woods University in Fulton and also served 4 years in the United States Navy. Bridges and his wife Shannon own a small farm in Houston. Shannon is also a longtime TCMH employee, working as a technologist in the radiology department for 31 years. A new physician was also added to the TCMH team. Christina Grant is a doctor of family medicine and an obstetrics physician. She sees patients of all ages from birth through the end of life. She will also provide her obstetrics abilities to the TCMH hospital. A culvert replacement project is in the works for Howe County next week, says the Missouri Department of Transportation. This section of roadwork will primarily focus on the Mountain View area, Route 17 specifically. This section of Route 17 will be between Pine Street and Elm Avenue starting on August 12th until the end of the month. Those who drive in or around Mountain View can expect this roadway to be closed while the project is underway. This means the downtown area of Mountain View in front of the community center will likely be a difficult place to navigate over the next month, with a possible detour being from South 17 to James Street, then along South Elm Avenue past the maintenance area. Around the middle of July, the Big Lots Store Company had announced that due to the company's battle with worsening financials, they will be closing stores across the U.S. The company has now released the list of stores that they plan on closing, and the West Plains location is not on that list. 315 stores will be closed down around the United States, with 75 out of 109 stores in California closing and several of the 106 locations in Florida on the chopping block too. According to CEO Bruce Thorne, the company's failure to meet its sales goals can be blamed on continued pullback in consumer spending by our core customers, particularly in high-ticket discretionary items. We remain focused on managing through the current economic cycle by controlling the controllables. In recent reports, net sales for Big Lots decreased $114.5 million in the first quarter of 2024, or 10.2% compared to the same time last year. The retailer has also shown to have increasing amount of long-term debt load, which jumped $72.7 million from $501.6 million. That makes it $573.8 million in debt within the first quarter of 2024. For more information on these stories and more, visit ozarkradionews.com. Thank you for tuning in. Drew will follow up with a look at sports. I'm Clancy Talbert. Have a great day.
CHC Home Center, right here, right now.
Who says you have to dread home improvement projects? CHC is here with advice and supplies to take the stress out of painting. They can mix any color paint you envision, so choose a room to get started and crank up the music. You are one paint job away from loving your space again. CHC is your source for home improvement, right here, right now.
CHC Home Center, right here, right now.
Thank you, Clancy, for that news update. Good morning. This is Drew Joyce with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 for your sports. Misha has changed the rules for this upcoming basketball season. The new rule will incorporate the shot clock into high school games. The rule states the shot clock can only be used in boys and girls basketball regular season, varsity tournaments, and shootout style events involving Misha member schools with prior approval. The shot clock will have an allowance of 35 seconds. The recommendations came from Misha Basketball Advisory Committee, which is made up of representatives from member schools. For more information, you can visit mshsaa.org. The Royals escaped a sweep by the Boston Red Sox last night. The Royals won it 8-4. Bobby Witt Jr. scored his 21st home run of the season, and later in the game laced a 2-run double right before Pasquantino hit a 2-run homer. The Royals had a 5-run fourth inning to help bring in the win. The Sox lost with 4 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. The Royals won with 8 runs on only 7 hits and 1 error. Cole Reagans with the win and Cutter Crawford with the loss. The Royals have a day off before the Cardinals travel down I-70 for a 2-game weekend series. The St. Louis Cardinals took on the Rays last night in a 2-5 victory. The Cards are now 2-0 in the series. Just like the first game, the Cardinals' scoring came early and the Rays were playing catch-up. The Cards scored all 5 runs in the first 4 innings. Tampa scored 2 on 8 hits and 2 errors. The Cardinals scored 5 on 9 hits. Eric Fetty with his first Cardinals win, Taj Bradley with the loss, and Ryan Helsley clocks in his 36th save. The last game of the series will be today at 6:15. For more sports, run over to ozarkradionews.com/sports, but stay dialed in. Next, we'll have John Thomason in the Weather Center. For Ozark Radio News and News Team 7, I'm Drew Joyce, signing out.
At Community First, we live up to our name. When a customer walks through our doors, we make sure they leave with confidence their banking is taken care of. From getting a new home or a home equity line of credit, ag loans, and small business loans, or if you're looking to start a checking or a health savings account, come see us at Community First and have confidence in your banking.
Living up to our name, Community First Banking Company.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
News Team 7.
Thank you, Drew, for the sports update. Good morning. I'm John Thomason with Ozark Radio News and News Team 7 in the Weather Center. Today it'll be sunny with a high near 88. Tonight it'll be partly cloudy with a low around 67, and we will have a north breeze up to 7 miles per hour. Tomorrow it'll be sunny with a high near 83, and we will have a north breeze around 8 miles an hour. Tomorrow night it'll be mostly clear with a low around 60. For more weather information, go to ozarkradionews.com/weather and check out daily and weekly weather updates, closures, delays, and more. Thank you for tuning in. I'm John Thomason.
For more news, visit